Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be making some fun cards, and I just want to show you the paper that some of the paper we'll be using, and it's from this Winter Wonderland, and it's the Paper Studio. I absolutely love this paper. Let me tell you why. Well, it's a bit on the expensive side, but you know, usually Hobby Lobby has it half off, so you can get it for about $7, $6.50. $7. Okay, so that's the one thing. I always try to get these paper pads on sale because I don't want to use a 40% off on a $15 or $20 paper pad. I will prefer to use it on, if I have to use a 40%, I want to use it on something that I really need. These papers are very pretty. You get 4 of each design, which is awesome. I think I'm going to grab another pad. I know Christmas is coming up. I'll try to get some of the stuff before Christmas because after Christmas it's just missing. Missing in action. And the paper, in my opinion, is very good paper. It's not that flimsy paper. Like the paper pad I showed you, this paper pad right here. This paper is flimsy compared to this paper. And I think it's still a Paper Studio, but it's called Sugar and Spice Studio, so I'm not sure if those are the same people. But I got this last year. This is last year's paper pad, and the other one is this year, so maybe they went with a different company. Anyway, I've already decided the paper pads, that pages we're going to be using. These are for different things. I may use this Christmas tree. Of course, we're using craft card as our card base. I already cut everything, well, not everything, but most of it down. And let me just pull that out. I am using a striped one, snowflake, red and green, mostly traditional Christmas colors. I wanted to do some embossing, and I pulled these out or off my little shelf thingy, but I don't have embossing ink, so I tried to do it on regular ink with this one right here. It didn't work out so well. We're using paper smooches stamps, and we're going to be using this guy right here. And I think overall, I think it still came out pretty good. If you can see right here, it's a little bit of embossing, but I don't think I have the right, all of my tools are not properly matching up, so I'm just going to put that to the side and keep on moving. So what I want to do is just make a few quick cards with you. And so this is how this is going to look. And I know most of you have already moved on from Christmas. I haven't. I told one of my friends that I'm just going to craft whatever I feel like crafting. I really want to craft some Halloween stuff right now, and we're in Christmas, so I'm going to wait until I move to actually do some Halloween things. I will, of course, try to keep up with the season, whatever the season is, but I still want to craft what I want to craft, which I feel inspired to do Halloween stuff. So yeah, and now I'm going to use this Michael's Naughty is the New Nice, and I did not know that I had that on this stamp set. I don't know where this stamp set came from. I think I got it in a D-stash. A lot of my stamp sets come from D-stashes, so I think I got it because it has this little you can use this postage stamp. I like postage, not as much as some people, but I think I'm getting more addicted the more I know them. But Naughty is the New Nice would be so cute, but I don't feel like pulling out all my stuff that's semi-packed up, so I'm just using these wood blocks for now, and that's a good reason to not unmount all your stamps, I guess. I haven't been to Michael. I feel like I'm doing a confessional. I haven't been to Michael in a while, and I have to get there. Like, I need to go today for myself. And there we have it. This card is done. Can you believe it? We're already done with this card. And this snowman, please no one get offended, looks like a gangster snowman in my opinion, you know? Look at his hat. And he's looking at you smugly with no facial expression, just those eyes. And I'm not good at, well, I can't say I'm not good at it. I've did it before, but I don't want to put these faces and lips on him right now. Because I don't want to have to get finite, and I can't find my smaller stamping tool. So we're going to go ahead and stop rambling. I would run this on the back of here. Next time, well, on the next one, what I will probably do is stamp a sentiment after I have placed the card down. I just want to tell y'all, I think I've told you in another video, I do not like this skinny tape. Can you see it? It's like this big. I don't like it. I guess I got used to having the wider one that comes with the actual thing, but this is a replacement, which is awesome. I actually use, and see, this is what I did not want to happen. See that embossing? I probably didn't even set it properly. That's okay. No worries. This is super cute, and the recipient won't even know that I semi-screwed it up, because they are not crafters. I haven't even finished Christmas shopping for my boyfriend. I think I'm going to send this. I think I'm going to make a few of these cards just like that because they look masculine to me. And I'm going to send them to my uncles. And I need to get pictures of my baby to go in here. So we're going to do this one from start to finish together. Prefabricated paper, card base already, which is awesome. If you don't have time to cut paper, maybe you cut Cricut. You can always stop at your local craft store or your local paper location or your local scrapbooking store. I got this from Hobby Lobby, was on sale, and you get 50. And I like the quantity for the price, which was $3.50. What I don't like is these triangle shaped. You already know, because I can't do my normal little flip books. I can't do flip books. So we're going to do this one now. And I'm rounding all corners. I just want to remind you to make sure you put it in like that. It is raining here. A couple of days ago, well, was it 2 weeks now? 2 weeks ago it snowed. Now it's raining and they're saying it's going to snow for Christmas. I have no idea if that's true or false. I can't trust the weather people here. Because you know, weather you can't predict properly, at least. Make sure you are aware where your scraps fly to. If you have to clean them up, you really want to be aware of that. Okay, so I just think that this craft paper just flows so well. I hope everyone is safe, and if you have any family members that have been involved in these recent accidents with the trains and all the other thing that's going on, even if you had family that was at the airport when they lost power, I hope that everyone that you know, your immediate family members, have made it home safe and sound and everything is okay. You know, I had mentioned to someone that we need to be more prayerful for the world, not just for like your situation, like say if you're going through something, but the world in its entirety. It's just so much craziness going on, and it's just not good. I'm using this Ranger ink. I am giving this another chance. I saw a few people use it, and after I got the Ranger archival ink, I was like, yep, let's try it out. And it's actually much better now than it was the first time. Maybe I am a little bit more biased on it because it's actually working for me. I'm not sure if that's what's really going on. I think this would look very nice in some sort of gloss or sheen or shine. And I don't even know if this is actually embossing powder. I think it is. I got that in a D-stash. I probably would not have ever purchased embossing powder, but I do own some now. I got it in D-Stash, and then I got some when Tuesday morning had that big Martha Stewart. All her stuff was going on sale because everyone was saying that she's going out of business or she sold her brand. I do think that she sold the Martha Stewart brand name. So the stuff that we see now, if you notice, it's not the traditional blue. It's now black and white. So I don't know. I haven't researched it, but I think EK Tools or EK Success, however you want to call them, they actually created most of her products anyway. So we'll do one more together, and then we can just call this done. Even though I only have 2 uncles, so I mean I'm really done, right? But I want to make another one because I cut out paper for more than one. Oh, remember to close your ink up. The thing about this ink, you see, this is what I don't like about it. Yeah, I wish it snapped in. I'm probably complaining to the choir. You're probably saying the same thing, or you're probably saying, why don't you just use another type of ink? And that is so true too. I could use another ink. But I have purchased inks from people, D-Stash and all that stuff. So I'm going to use everything that I purchased up first and then go out and buy more ink, because that's what I did. I purchased ink, I couldn't find it, and now that I'm packing up, moving stuff, I'm able to locate things better. I went to, what is that place called? Tuesday morning yesterday, and I did not, was it yesterday? Yes, they had some ink there, and I didn't buy any. I was like, oh, awesome, because I actually went there for a purpose. Of course, my purpose was killed. I could not get it, so I have to get to Michael's to get what I need to get. It's a surprise for someone, and I'm just rubbing it off. I think I'm going to ink this edge because this looks a lot more vintage. I'm using this shoe polish that I got from the Dollar Tree. Looks a lot more vintage than the other one. Although all of them probably could stand some inking. Alright. I guess I need to prime it up. I do think that I like the brown colors better. Now it just looks weird, right? I put too much. But we're going to go with it. Because when you're crafting, it's no real mistakes. It's just happy accidents, right? And it still makes it look original. Now it looks really vintage. I'm not going to ink the edges on the other ones. I'm going to just set this to the side. What are you crafting? Like, what are you working on right now? I got to clean this up. See, I'm all over the place, right? All over the place. I am crafting Christmas stuff, as you see, but I really want to do Halloween stuff. Some people are on Easter already, so, I mean, me doing Halloween would not be a bad thing. Just apply a little pressure if you're not sure if it's going to get there. I usually put something underneath to take on, to like bounce back the pressure so it can get evenly on and not be spotty when I'm not using a mat. But I am taking a walk on the wild side. All right. Today is my little roommate's Christmas party. And I haven't wrapped up his gift. They drew names. And I told my aunt about that. And the max amount of money you can spend was $25. She said, that's a lot for a little kid. I was like, when I thought about it, I was like, she is right. I did not max out the item. I actually got something that I think is a good quality, because at Walmart the thing costs 30 bucks and I got it for 15. It's just a Duplo, D-U-P-L-O, some blocks, and I think little kids like blocks, you know, when they're growing up and developing, they like blocks. I'm not going to use this. I don't think, I can't say that. I just don't think, well, I don't think that that would be cute. I think because this is more, because, you know, this is the gangster snowman, so I think the gangster snowman needs to be on stuff that, look, in my opinion, looks more masculine. And so, yeah. Anyway, I did not wrap up the Christmas gift for his partner. Now, it's raining outside. I have like 5 bags of stuff that I need to take to work, and it's going to be very interesting, I'll tell you that. I have to go, today is like the deadline. I was waiting on my Christmas present to arrive on Monday and Tuesday, so today is Wednesday. You'll probably see this video on Friday or Saturday. You may even see it on Christmas, I don't know. I have like 20 Christmas videos that I have not released yet, because I usually go back and listen to them to make sure I don't sound like a babbling crazy lady, like I feel like I sound right now. I want to take this off as gingerly and gently as possible, because it did not apply right. And this will be our last card. I'm not going to put anything on the inside. I am going to write a, in my opinion, a lovely Christmas note. Get my baby's picture. I think I'm just going to put the fall picture in that I got, that he got at school. Or I may have to go and take that picture that he took with Santa, which he's not smiling. He's kind of looking like, get me down. He likes Santa. So, but the flash is what did it. The flash killed the mood when it came to that, because he was, when I take pictures of him, I don't flash. But the teacher was like, he had an attitude last week. They told us to dress him up in Christmas colors, so he wore a red shirt and some jeans or whatever, because I went to the store to get him a Christmas little thing, like, you know, something that has like a cute little saying on it. I went to Walmart the day before. They didn't have anything. So, you know, what are you going to do? You're just going to grin and bear it. All right, so now what I normally do, I don't normally do this with you all, but I'm going to do it today. I'm going to stamp this on the card itself. I said card, I meant envelope. So I'm just going to make sure it's on the right side, right side, right side, right side. And I was thinking that I could actually put this snowman on here as well, because everyone needs some cheer. Even the postal workers need some cheer. I don't know, my postal person, I think, well, it used to be a lady. Now I don't know who it is. You know, a lot of people, not me, but a lot of people will put notes in the postal box for their postal worker, which I think is super cute. I'm not sure if you've ever seen Imitation of Life. That's like one of my mom's all-time favorite movies. And you know, when the mother died, spoiler alert, the mom dies, and you know, she leaves a note to her, because the mother is a black lady. Her daughter is passing for white. And the mama is a housekeeper. And, you know, she leaves a note to her employer, and says, you know, I do this for this, like during Christmas, she always puts a card in the mail box for the postal, and that's back in the day when they had milk delivered. So, you know, she kind of ran the household. And so, you know, when the daughter didn't like the mama, because the mom was black and the daughter was passing for Caucasian or white. And so at the end, you know, she's chasing the mom's casket. And my mom loved that movie. I didn't like the movie that much, because I was like, I'll never do that to my mom. You know, I'd never like disown her because I'm lighter than my mom or darker than my mom or whatever. And my mom was actually lighter than me, so I'm probably the darkest person in my family. And yeah, so no passing here. Most people do not think that I'm full black, though. I am. I'm all the way, which is crazy. People just, you know, I think that's the beauty of little kids, because they don't see color until we put it in their head. They describe kids by all kinds of different things. They don't say the black kid or the white kid. They may say the, you know, the kid that's colored a different color like mocha, something like that, but they don't, you know, they don't use quote unquote racial colors. They may say, you know, the kid that has the purple shoes all the time and his nose is runny. They never, you know, they never describe their classmates or friends with racial terms. I wish we could do that. That is the beauty of being a child. Then, you know, as long as you're not bred to be hateful or spiteful, you tend to just know nothing and live your life awesomely. Like I tell you all the time, I have a bad back, and my son insists on kicking me in the back. He doesn't know that mommy can barely walk sometime when he does that, but, you know, he insists on doing that. So this is the front. Hey, Mr. Gangster Snowman. Here's the back. Naughty is the new nice. And it doesn't have to be that pretty because, you know, the postal workers sometimes beat up your mail. And then here you go. This looks like I printed this out just like that. So if you get it, not that I'm promoting paper smooches, I probably would have never bought this because this thing says it was $14.99, and I'm guessing it was half off. I wouldn't spend $7.50 on this at all. But it is a cute stamp set. Very cute stamp set. And I tell you, these all kind of look like mobster stamp. Look at him. He's like the boss. This is kind of like, you know, the person that they sent out to do the easy, dumb work. And then look, he may be the boss, because look at him. He's like, yeah. Look at these hats. I'm telling you, mob hats. Anyway, hopefully no one gets offended by that. But this is what we've created today in this crazy crafting for Christmas. Yay. Easy peasy. I guess it's the Easy Peasy series. Super cute cards, simple cards, simple cards. You know, that's what I work with, simple cards. This one, I think, yeah, this is the one I screwed up with some embossing powder that did not work. Yes, this one, because I didn't know what I was doing. But overall, I love these cards. They're going to be simple, easy cards to definitely give to my family. And if I had my handmade stamp over here, I could have pressed handmade stamp on there, but it's okay. So we've made 4 cards and stamped out some images, cut up some paper. This is so cute. He may be a new staple, the mob snowman. All right, so thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this crazy video. If you have, let me know in the comments. Tell me what your next projects are going to be. Like, what are you working on in the new year as far as crafting? Or do you have any things that you want to get done? I plan on doing some weight loss things with you all, but I'll probably leave those unlisted. And I was actually thinking about doing some ASMR videos, reading books or whatever, but I'm thinking it's going to be private, not private, unlisted, or I'm thinking about starting a new channel, but I will not tell you the name of the channel because this is crafting, and if you want to go over, I guess you'll search it and find out. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Happy crafting.